Here we go!
Yo, what's up everybody? This is GamerBlank90, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In between covering a Sonic fan game called Sonic After the Sequel, and this high number of Sonic fan games sprouting up among the community, I've been on quite a grind in terms of Sonic fan games for this channel, and this one is no different. It's one I'm particularly happy to be covering because though it's incredibly short, there's a lot I've been discovering while playing through this early build that I'm really happy to show off to you guys. And this fan game is called Sonic Powered Up. But before I get into what this fan game is all about, let's take a moment to appreciate that amazing structure in the background right there. You know that water temple on that island, surrounded by 4 shrubs? I keep wondering, is that Apollo from Sonic Unleashed? You know, like the first hub world that you go to in that game? Or is that the water palace from Sonic Rush? Can't really discern which one is which from this distance, but maybe the creator of the fan game can give me that answer when I get done here. And I really hope you go and check the fan game out for yourself. I'll have it linked in the description below, so that you can give it a look if what you see here interests you. But anyway, after what this fan game is about. The reason so aptly named Sonic Powered Up is because it places a huge emphasis on the elemental shields, which were introduced in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The shields have each been given 3 different categories of abilities, and we're going to go over each of them right now. The first one is the passive ability. As you may know, with the electric shield, once you get near rings like this, they're magnetically attracted to you. That is a passive ability, in which you don't have to do anything special to activate that particular ability. And as for the other 2 shields, the fire shield and the bubble shield, you may already know what their passive abilities are. Fire shield keeps you immune to fire-based obstacles, and bubble shield keeps you from drowning. Hence, passive abilities. And now for their active abilities, one of which you may already be familiar with if you play the classic Sonic games regularly, including Sonic Mania. In the case of the electric shield, you get a double jump. With the fire shield, you get the air dash, and with the bubble shield, you get a bounce jump. But each of these shields has been given a second ability like this awesome air dash right here. If you hold up and press the B button, or whichever button you've assigned as your B button at the control screen, which opens up when you first open this fan game, you get an active ability. A second active ability, as a matter of fact, for each of the elemental shields in the game. In the case of this one, you get access to a diagonal air dash that can be performed sometimes a multiple number of times, and sometimes you can do it only once. I think there's a timing window that correlates to when you can use each diagonal jump with the electric shield. Like that right there, for example, if I'm right. And, last but not least, if you press both A and C, well actually with every single button on your controller while you're in the middle of the air with Sonic, if I can get it to work, there we go! Woo! Oh my god, I actually missed that upper platform right there. But that's not really important right now. As you can see, if you use every jump button while in midair with Sonic, you will trigger an amazing ability with the electric shield called an ultimate ability. And in the case of electric shield, Sonic gets to fly around the air for a little bit, and you can control where exactly it is that he goes. This allows him to get to areas that he otherwise would not be able to reach. But as you may notice just now, there is a price to using the ultimate ability. Your shield reverts back to a regular shield after you use it. So if you want to use the ultimate ability, you have to be willing to measure your risk and reward basically, and decide whether or not you're willing to forego the shield that you first got in favor of using its strongest effect. The fire shield also has an ultimate ability in this game along with its second active ability, which I'm going to showcase here right about now. As you know, the first active ability is his air dash, but he gets a second kind of air dash that can be triggered by, let's see, yeah, there it is. By holding down and pressing the C button, you get a downward air dash with the fire shield. And then the ultimate ability. That would be by pressing A and C at the same time while you're mid-air, you release an explosive attack that basically carries a hypersonic effect to it, in which it destroys everything on the screen, badniks included. I think item monitors are actually excluded from that effect, but that one may have been because it was off screen just now, so I suppose I'll have to experiment with that again a bit later on. I made a point to play this fan game quite a number of times before showcasing it on video, because I feel that was somewhat of a mistake I made while playing through Sonic Expeditive. Granted, I showcased a good number of elements about that fan game as it is, but I hadn't shown off everything that there was to it, and I've been wanting to fix that for a while now. But anyway, the bubble shield. I might as well say right now, as this is a demo, the maker has not been able to include an ultimate ability for the bubble shield just yet, but it does have its active abilities, one of which you may already know, and that would be the bounce jump right here that you see. But press A and C while you're grounded, and if I could actually get it to work, I think it's B and C, or was it A and B? Or all buttons at once? There it is! But I don't think this active ability is quite finished yet. In fact, I'm not entirely sure what it's meant to do, but at the moment it's represented by this animation, which seems to resemble a water dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX reference there, anybody? I think it's an offensive kind of attack that you can use with the second active ability for the bubble shield, but it's most likely not finished yet. Or is that actually its ultimate ability? Because I used all three of the buttons there to pull that off just now, or it's just B and C. Let me double check. Anytime Sonic... Oh, okay, there it is. That time I held down and pressed all the buttons again to trigger it, but it's not exactly consistent, so like I said, I don't think it's been 100% coded yet, so sorry about that. That here's why this game is called Sonic Powered Up. It adds a whole new level of depth to the usage of the elemental shields, to the point where it actually makes them somewhat of a requirement to access certain parts of the stage. Whereas in Sonic 3 and Sonic Mania, the elemental shields were just there for the sake of convenience, like making the levels much easier to beat and whatnot. Especially if you use the fire shield against the the octopus boss in Oil Ocean Act 2 for Mania. The fire shield makes that not a requirement, but incredibly easy to deal with. This game, however, takes it a step further and makes it somewhat of a requirement to access certain areas that you otherwise would not be able to get to. At least in the case of Sonic. I think with Tails, you could still get to that that area that was higher up at the very beginning of the level that Sonic could only reach if he used the ultimate ability to his elemental shield, but Tails can probably still get there just fine. Still, you have to admit, it really does make this fan game pretty exciting, because it does something that I've never ever seen a Sonic fan game do, and that is, of course, placing emphasis on the elemental shield. It makes me particularly excited to see what else is to come from this game. And if you're wondering, there's unfortunately only one act of a level to play through in this game, so there's not exactly much to see here. That's why instead of showing off a level, I decided to worry more about what exactly Sonic Powered Up is about, and what it focuses on. So it definitely makes me eager to see what exactly this game is going to be all about once it gets fully fleshed out. But anyway, as far as how it controls like a Sonic game, it does pretty good in that respect. Although I do have a bit of a complaint that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to demonstrate here and now, but I think... let me see. I don't think it's the appropriate kind of RAM to pull it off with, but let me see if I can find one. But what I mean to say is, at some point in the game, after Sonic jumps off a ramp, he loses complete control of his mobility afterward. Like, he can't exactly move himself backwards if he changes his mind and decides to go in the opposite direction from where he was launched. I don't exactly know how to explain it, but say you jump off a ramp, I think like this one here. There we go! That's what I'm referring to. Like, I think to an extent, you could slow down Sonic's mobility after he launches off a ramp like that, but you can't exactly start to make him go the other way entirely. Because at that instance, he kind of loses control of his mobility, and I feel that's sort of contradictory of the free-flow nature of control for a Sonic game. It's really hard for him to gain back any sense of direction if he jumps off a ramp like that. Oh crap, we're running out of time, so I don't have that much left to talk about here. Now, Sonic's animations. I didn't know where exactly this idle animation came from at first. Then I happened to come across a Smash Ultimate video where it talks about how neglected Sonic's moveset is, and a clip of Sonic Battle came up, and lo and behold, I saw this exact animation right there in that game. And funnily enough, Sonic Battle is not a game I've ever played before. In fact, as big on Sonic as I am, there's quite a number of Sonic games that I have yet to touch, and Sonic Battle is one of them. And rest assured, I'm gonna fix that, so please don't flip out on me. Also, if you are carrying a regular shield with Sonic, you cannot use the drop dash. Why that is, I don't know, but I hope it gets fixed at some point. Also, while passing through that goalpost, I happened to notice a brief glimpse of Shadow's face. I'm not sure if you noticed it yourself, but take my word for it, it's definitely there. I think Shadow's gonna be a playable character once this game gets finished up, at least I hope so. But that's for Flash G, the maker of this game, to confirm for himself once I show him this showcase. And hopefully he enjoys what he sees here. In fact, I hope all of you enjoy what you're seeing here. As you can see in this end screen, you can send your feedback to the up_power Twitter account, and they also have a Discord server up and running in support of this fan game that I will link in the description as well, in case you guys want to get some more hands-on experience with this game. I highly recommend it. There's not much to show off here, and as you may have already seen, it's kind of an unfinished product. Some things are still rather buggy and need ironing out, but a demo is a demo, and once the game gets fleshed out, I am confident that those issues will disappear entirely. So yeah, this has been Sonic Powered Up, and I hope you guys go and check this fan game out, because I'm loving what I'm seeing here, despite having very little to work with, and hopefully the ultimate and active ability of Bubble Shield get finished at some point, because I'm really curious to know what those entail. Anyway, this is Gamer Blake 90, also known as Sonic Blake, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment before you head on out of here, and make sure to hit that sub button to keep up my Sonic content, because there'll be plenty more Sonic fan games to come. In fact, those have been on an all-time high in the Sonic community right now. There is so much to show off that my head is literally spinning. Or that's all the spin dashing. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Later.